section of our show. And we've got something really, really special. You know, I do all the laundry at the house. My son's starting to learn and help me out a little bit because he wants to wear stuff. So I'm like, go wash it yourself, you punk. And so he's learned how to do some things. But I do the laundry, and I never throw dress shirts in the dryer. I always have to hang them. And let me tell you, what a fiasco trying to hang those things on doorknobs, on windowsills, all over the place. This is from Polder, and Polder is the same folks that bring us the wonderful Polder step ladder, which I love, always customer picks. This is their rolling drying rack and laundry stand. So you're gonna use this for a variety of things. It is a really beautiful piece. It's substantial, takes up all the laundry and gets it off the windows, off the doorknobs, and it allows you to air dry all your laundry. It comes on a little wheeled cart, and here's the best part, it comes fully assembled. You open it up, and it's good to go. My friend, Megan Clementi, is here. I should get the water on this table from Rebecca. Hello, my dear.
Hello.
All right, Polder, I love this company.
Love this.
They are such a smart company, and they create these wonderful products that fulfill a need.
Yep.
There it is.
How easy is
so
that?
out of the box, I have...
Out of the box, literally, it's gonna come like this.
A laundry setup.
There's nothing you have to do except for open it up. And you can use two hands, but you can also just use one hand.
That would fit.
They have made this so easy. I can literally have my baby on the hip, and I can open this up and start doing what I can.
It's this wide.
It's 1.06 inches,
gosh.
if I'm gonna be exact, you know.
Yeah.
But 1 inch. That's all this folds up to. So that means you can put it behind the door. You can put it in between the washer and dryer or the dryer and the wall. This will fit anywhere. I do keep mine behind the door because what am I gonna use that space for? Nothing.
And look at how quickly.
Now, I fold this up, I get 18 feet of clothesline space.
Wow.
18 feet. That's just with these 7 rods right here. Then I also have these little divots that is gonna hold 21 hangers. So now I have a place that is specifically designed to hang my items. If I flip this around, now I have a place already designed without me getting extra clothespins. I have 6 clothespins to hang up my negligees.
I didn't even see those. Those are so neat.
If I want to,
spring-loaded little clothespins on the end.
And then if I want to, of course, I can use these extra, not extras, but I can use the base to hold lines. And look at this. I have the ability, because it's on wheels, to roll this anywhere I want. And if you take a good look at those hangers, I can wiggle this, I can move it back and forth. They might swing, but those hangers are not going anywhere. Guy, you know me. I have represented multiple drying racks.
Yes.
This is my favorite because it has it all. I have never seen a drying rack that's able to roll, and I've never seen one designed both for laying items and for hanging items.
And the way it collapses, because nobody wants their laundry rack to sit out all the time. It defeats the whole purpose.
No, exactly.
That's why people like hang things on doorknobs, because they're taking advantage of space that because they have nowhere else to put it. And by the way, gang, you can take this and you can wheel it out on a patio, out on your sun porch. If you're air drying,
nice air dry outside.
I can't get over how smart this is. And you know what? If you came to my house and you went out on my little sun porch, you would see hangers all over the place. In my spare bedroom, that's where I hang my shirts. And they are hanging on every possible windowsill and all that stuff because I have no place to hang them. So this is gonna help you get organized. This is the first time I've ever seen this.
Yes.
It's brand new.
This is only the 2nd time it's been on air.
Okay.
It did really well the first time, so we brought it back.
Yeah.
Again, it's so exciting because it has everything you can possibly need. And you look at this and you say, but how much does it really hold? This is how much it holds. Everything that's in here, which you know, this is a customer pick laundry basket from
Source. You probably got 30
Net.
or 40 pounds of stuff in there.
I mean, we have 8 towels, and some of them are the concierge towels. This is how much it holds. Guy, if you'll do me a favor and you'll hold on to this end and just walk that way for me.
Okay.
How long is 18 feet? This is 18 feet of clothing line.
Yeah.
So if you remember your mom, or maybe you would actually have a clothing line and hang your items, this is how much you're getting just from the 7 rods. Now you're also getting the 21 hangers and the clippies.
And when you live in a place like Florida, which is a very, very populated area, it's not like you're living out in the Midwest somewhere, they frown on clotheslines.
I know.
Which is unfortunate.
I know.
Well, because if everybody had them up, it wouldn't be, it's kind of unsightly. So realistically, you get to kind of keep all your stuff in a little, privatized area. You can move it in or out. It's all organized. And, realistically, hanging your clothes, especially your fine washables and your shirts, You have to do that, otherwise you're going to trash your clothes. Every time you wash or dry something, you notice the material in the lint trap and all. That's from you abusing your clothes. This is actually the best way to dry certain things.
Absolutely.
Right?
If you think of all the reasons why you want a drying rack, it's actually easy when you have this unit. It saves you money because you're not paying for a dryer, you're not paying for dryer sheets, and you're not ruining your clothes. Like you mentioned, where does that lint come from? Those are actually fibers from your clothes. So whether it is baby clothes, athletic gear, your negligees, anything that is maybe lace or has a special kind of fabric that can rip, or even ripped jeans, you don't want to rip them more. You bought them ripped a certain way. You don't want to make them worse.
No.
Those are the items that you want to dry. And then when you have the ability to take this outside and have it air dry and get that fresh, clean smell.
Megan, I didn't know it had those.
Yes.
So think about, like, ladies, bathing suits, right? We're in bathing suit season. Even if you just bought this for your wet towels, for your bathing suits, for things that you take to and from the beach, it would be ideal. But really, what sells me on it is, because we've had racks here available, but they don't fold away like that. Literally, I could put that in between a washer and dryer easily. Mine is one of the stacked ones, but I have a little space to the left in a closet. It's actually a regular coat closet that my washer and dryer are in. They barely fit in there, but it's perfect, but I don't have a lot of space, so this would be perfect.
It would be perfect. And if you're wondering, well, how does it close up? There's no snaps, there's nothing that has to clip together.
Just folds.
Literally all that happens, this little red mark right here has a magnet inside. So it just magnetizes, and then this is rubber, so it just kind of hooks in it. Between the magnet and the little bit of rubber, it stays. I can wiggle this, and it's not gonna open up. So you know once you close it, it is closed for good, and when you want it open, you have just 18 feet right here, plus this extra 5 feet of rods, plus the 21 divots for the hangers. You're getting so much space. This is almost like you can clean your entire closet and know that you don't have to dry anything because it's all gonna fit on there.
These are all aluminum, okay? So this is all tubular aluminum. So aluminum, as we know, very, very, very strong, but super lightweight. So
Very
you're not gonna, I think this whole thing only weighs what, 10 pounds?
No, 5.
5
pounds. I mean, it weighs, I would consider that nothing because I'm used to holding my newborn on my side. And so to me, 5 pounds
she's tough,
is
but
nothing.
she's still little. But this is easy for you to carry around, which is important. I'm thinking more like, you know, my mom who's in her 80s and you know, still has a lot of fine washing stuff that she utilizes. And so that would be ideal for them. And literally, if you're kind of an empty nester and you've traded down to a condo or an apartment like my mom and her husband have, it's like there's not a lot of room. So this is a great way to, but they have a little sun porch. She could take his dress shirts and stuff and wash them and then hang them. And you could just wheel this right outside, get that kind of fresh, you know, wind, whatever, to, you know, fresh linen sort of scent to your clothes, and then just bring it right inside. And look at how easily it stores. Guys, this will go right into a closet space. You could, if you wanted to, it could slide under the bed.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. I mean, truly, it can go anywhere. And can we talk about the wheels just for a second here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because again, I've never seen...
Because you have this thing set up really cool with everything on either end.
I've never seen a drying rack that's on wheels. So when I think about having to dry my clothes, I have to pick a specific space because once you load it up, it gets heavy, right? So you're not gonna be able to move it from place to place. Now, for me, I can actually pull my clothes out of the dryer. I can load this up in my laundry room, and then I can maneuver it to where I actually need it to go. Because in my laundry room, once I do that, I can't go anywhere. Like, I'm actually stuck in the laundry room.
Yeah, you stay there and that's it.
I'd be stuck there for a couple hours. Now I have the ability to move this, whether it's outside so it can air dry and get that fresh, clean smell, or just into another room where I can still maneuver around and do my other chores. I can do it. I've never, ever had a drying rack with that capability.
By the way, you can hold up to 21 hangers on there, and if you want, realistically, you could hang clothes like on hangers on the bars too.
You could.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Absolutely.
What did we think about? What was our option for this before? We really don't. You don't really have any other options, right? Maybe you've got.
I hung stuff on I put it over my couch, and then my couch got wet.
That's what I do. Or people hanging on their treadmill, and then they say, "Well, I can't use the treadmill. I have things drying on it.
I can't work out.
I can't use the elliptical because my shirts are drying on the elliptical." Perfect excuse. Come on, stop it. Use the elliptical and get one of these things.
Have you used that excuse before, Guy?
No.
No.
Maybe a couple times. This is the way to do it, gang. So, and you know what? Especially if, like, for a lot of people, I don't know about how many, I can't even imagine how many times you, bless your heart, has to do laundry.
A lot.
But I got a 16, he's almost 17 now-year-old son that lives with me, and he's athletic and he works out all that stuff, you know, because we have a little gym in the house. And I got to tell you, I have to do laundry pretty much every day.
Yeah.
So, and I, for work, I refuse to deal with dry cleaning because I don't like the stuff they put in clothes for dry cleaners. It's expensive as all you know what, and I can't rely on when it's done. When I am in control of laundry, not that I'm a control person, don't get me wrong, but I like to have stuff done when and ready when I want it. So I do
things our way.
I do the laundry at the house, and I have a routine. You ask my son, it's like I bring all the hangers out, I do the laundry, I put them on the hangers wet, and then I have to find places to put them all.
Yep.
This, you've got areas all throughout this where you could hang stuff.
1, 2, 3. Now, Guy, you've actually never seen this until this airing. I just want you to pick this up right here. I mean, how easy is that?
Yeah, look, man. Look.
It is so simple. And again, in case you can't visualize, can we just show them again?
Even though it's not heavy.
Oh, it's so strong. It's so durable. Like you said, it's 95% aluminum. He has never, ever seen this before, and he just figured out what to do. Again, if you can't see and imagine what 18 feet is, this is 18 feet of clothing line. I don't even know if I'm still on camera anymore, but this is 18 feet. Everything that's in this laundry basket right now, which holds 2 loads of laundry, are all duplicates of what is right here in front of you. Between the 7 rods, the 21 divots that are gonna hold 21 different hangers, and then at the end where we have our swimsuits and have the little clips. I mean, whether it's your copper fit items that you don't want to stretch out, your athletic wear, your negligees, it's going to hold it all.
We have bathing suits on the end. This is a good shot of it too, because you get to see how much space it takes up that way. And
you have the 1,
I can just roll
2, and 3. Yeah, go wherever you want.
That is so cool. There's you don't see them, but there's little tiny recessed wheels. Well, don't do that. Don't step on the clothes.
We like to hold it from the other side, but that's okay, because Guy, we have to learn everything, right?
Yeah, there we go.
So
no damage.
Go from that end.
I love how nothing fell off except for one shirt.
Go from this end, and now lift it up from there.
Okay.
Now it can't collapse.
Now, see how
it's a trick.
It was my first time.
Again, like I said, Guy, it's your first time ever playing with it. All you have to do is pick it up from this end, and it will not collapse.
And look at how easy it was to fix that all up.
That's a good point, though. Nothing fell.
Yeah, nothing fell off. One shirt fell off. That's really well made. All right, so you're gonna get $10 off if you get an HSN credit card. Megan, thank you, sweetheart. Great job, as always.
Love
You're so great. All right, so hey, TJ, can I have those cards before you run off? Thank you, darling. Thanks so much. Hey, if you want to get $10 off, we have it available for you with an HSN credit card. When you buy the, whatever you buy today and you use a card for the first time, you're going to get $10 off your very first purchase. Of course, you have to be approved first, but I don't think there'll be an issue there. Give us a call. We'd love to hook you up. $10 off, so that'll make that $42.95. Coming up a little bit later. Paul, my producer, is working with me today. Paul, I'd say this is probably, I would say definitely the most affordable carpet cleaner.